I can't allow myself to let this keep going on. It pisses me off so much, and I cannot stress this enough, when people say that Zuko is a bad firebender, or he's like below average, or at best he's average, when it's literally not true. So much so, I don't even know where anybody would even get the idea that it was true. The show never gives us any implication to tell us that's true. In comparison to not just any other firebenders, but just benders in general, he is exponentially better than his peers. This is a guy, no, this is a boy who only at the age of like, what, 15, 16, beat a general and an Agni guy. Sure, you can say that he was losing in the beginning, but again, he's only like 16 years old. There's also the fact that most of the fights that we see Zuko in throughout the series, he's outnumbered. He's either fighting the entire gang, which is 3 people versus 1. It's either that, or he's fighting an entire military base when he infiltrates Zhao's base to free Aang. There's also the fact that he is an outlaw to the Fire Nation, so he's fighting against all the Fire Nation benders, or he's fighting against Zula and her entourage. Or the time where he wasn't even fighting and he took on an entire Earth Kingdom auxiliary unit. Even if you didn't want to take those into consideration, canonically it is true because he's a royal. Other than the Avatar, royals are the most powerful firebenders in the Avatar universe. It is literally the justification for their authority. So kings and queens in our universe have divine right, firebending lords have the power of firebending. And historically, royal families would only marry with other powerful firebending families. Literally, the only reason why Zuko and Azula exist is because Azulon wanted a more powerful firebending line through Ozai. Moreover, because of the fact that he is a royal, and even more importantly, the crown heir, we can only assume that he was given the best of firebending masters. And of course, there is the fact that he was exposed to true bending, and a lot of people use this as like the turning point where he started to become good. But this was never a commentary about his efficiency as a firebender, but rather learning the true purpose of firebending and the passion and the emotion that comes behind it. But the reality is, he's just brothers with Azula. And if it wasn't for her father, she arguably would probably be the best firebender to ever live. Azula wasn't just a prodigy, but she was a generational talent. Anybody in comparison to her, with the exception of her father, most likely is going to fall short. But the reality is, in comparison to all the millions of other firebenders throughout the world, Zuko is exponentially better than them. He's just coincidentally the son of Ozai, the brother to Azula, and the nephew to Iroh.